What is up, YouTube? This is Piccolo the Blackian, and I just came back from Kami's place, and I got a bag full of senzu beans, and I'm ready to hand them out. Anyway, now I'm gonna be speaking on loneliness. Now, the dictionary definition of lonely is sad because one has no friend or company, or without companion, or basically deserted. Now, the reason I call myself Piccolo is because if you watch Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo is always, uh, I wouldn't consider him a people person. He's just always alone. And not to mention, he's kind of considered the black man of Dragon Ball Z. I consider him like a nigga. Piccolo was always the most relatable character. I mean, I thought Goku was always kind of dumb. I mean, that seems like a recurring theme in typical animes anyway. They always make the main character dumb. I thought Vegeta was too angry, and don't even get me started on Gohan. People make a case about Piccolo being a stepdaddy, but I mean, with all due respect, this was like right after he killed the kid's father and uncle right in front of him. So, I mean, I don't get more gangster than that. But that's not why I call myself Piccolo. I call myself Piccolo because Piccolo is basically the voice of all reason, and he's a smart fighter. And he's not an emotional fighter, unlike most of these simps and bitches and pussy beggars. And, Piccolo's a laid back dude. But anyway, now, people have this misconception that loneliness or being alone is a bad thing. Like, people would say, oh, you don't want to grow up and be all alone, and all that nonsense. Well, me personally, that's exactly what I want. What I dream of is being alone in a house with no noise, potentially a fireplace, and drinking some tea with a book of libraries, or library of books, excuse me. And I wouldn't have to deal with any worldly issues. I wouldn't have to deal with other people's bullshit. Well, I'll deal with it on my time, but I prefer it that way. I wanna be all by myself. Now, Piccolo, why do you want to be all by yourself? Well, I'll tell you why. I am not your typical man. I am not like the typical man who goes along with the crowd and just follows whatever the trend is. Now, I don't like to do what everyone likes to do. I don't like to see what everyone likes to see. I don't like to be considered what you call normal. Now, ever since I was a little kid, I've always had people say that, oh, you're so weird, you're so strange, why do you act like that? Hell, even teachers had made some comments about me. In fact, I had one teacher say I had like ADHD, and my mom had to get me tested and all that. True story. When I was in fifth grade, my teacher called my mom for what parent conference meeting, and she told my mom, "Oh, your son, he always seems to be distracted. He doesn't seem to pay attention to what I say, and he always seems to be he just has a habit of spacing out. And every time I call him, he's just like, huh, what? So have you considered getting him tested?" And of course, my mom followed her advice. So she took me to this psychiatric doctor place, and they did a PET scan or CAT scan on me to see what's going on inside my head. And of course, they didn't tell me the results at the time because I was a kid. But they did suggest my mom that I take these medicine, these prescription medicine. And at the time, my dad was like totally against it. In fact, he was like, hell nah, hell nah, hell fucking no. I am not gonna let my son be cooped up on drugs. Hell fucking no. Whew, I am so thankful my dad talked my mom out of making me take prescription med. God damn. Look at me talking about my trip to the doctor's office. Oh man, seemed like my teacher was right. I forgot what this video was about. Oh yeah, loneliness. Right. Alright, let me get on with the message on why I enjoy being alone. Basically, I'm a weirdo, man. Now I'm proud to be it. I enjoy being a fucking weirdo. Like, my family be constantly on my ass about, having my own wife and kids. I mean, I don't mind the kids part, but the wife, hell no. Because at least the kids will always be my kids, but your wife ain't always going to be your wife. And quite frankly, I've been having second thoughts about the whole kids thing. I might consider going to that special doctor and having my little swimmers cut off. Because God forbid, right? I'm deep inside of a woman, right? I'm doing my thing, just pumping and pumping. And God forbid I blast her with a special beam cannon and I'm fucked. And then I'll be another black man caught up in the system. Oh man, oh the horror. That'd be my nightmare. So anyway, I'm content on having kids and a wife, of course. I don't feel like dealing with the succubus. If anything, I'll raise another man's kids. I'll consider adoption. I mean, it seems like the Piccolo thing to do. You know. Man. Anyway, just raise another nigga's kid after that nigga dies. Or I'll potentially have one of my own. It'll be my last act. Potentially spit out an egg right before I'm about to die. I was supposed to make a serious video, but all I did was just fuck around. But anyway, that's it for now. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the video. Excuse me, channel. And I'll have more content in the future. So peace.